and welcome back to another Football Manager episode. I'm James from Blues Focus TV. Quick recap, the last episode. How did it go? Well, not amazingly, but it was okay. There's a penalty loss against Tottenham in there in the Carabao Cup fourth round. We were away, so that was a very, very good, attempt. I think we did ourselves proud, but we couldn't get over the line. We lost that on penalties, and there were 3 losses in there, including back-to-back losses against Hull and against Coventry. So that's not good at all for us. It was a bit of a struggle there, but we did manage to pick up a few wins along the way. Leaves us second in the league, so second place, still very, very good considering what was expected of us at the start of the season. Coming into this next game, home against Blackpool. Blackpool are 19th. They've been struggling by the looks of it. So I'm hoping that we can really, start putting some wins together now and start really trying to cement our place in the top few positions. Bournemouth there, get a win. Very frustrating for us. They get further ahead with their game in hand. But all we're really focusing on is third place. Try and make sure they don't catch us, and we'll be okay. Here's the game against Blackpool. Hello, Gordon in the chat. Gordon's back, my assistant manager. Last episode, Gordon, I didn't do so well. We struggled. Really missed your, the assistant manager's input. So, if you want to give me some ideas for this game against Blackpool, let me know. Bakuna can't play. What does that mean for the team? Well, Hernandez is okay. Roberts is okay, so they can come back into the side. Roberts on the bench. Hernandez can come on for Taylor Richards as an inside forward. Or should we have them both as inverted wingers? Yeah, let's go for inverted winger again. Then in midfield, Bella for Chong. Chong hasn't been doing great, to be fair. I support Bella for Chong. Need someone to come in at centre mid. I like to give the experience to Jordan James as much as possible. Richards for Hernandez. Richards does very, very well as a winger, to be fair. So Hernandez can come onto the bench in Martin's spot. That looked like something we can run with. Do we want Roberts in here instead of Hill? I'd say Roberts instead of Hill. Shift it like that. I think that looks pretty good for us. So we'll go for this one. And let's see how we get on here. Let's see if we can make this a win, get back on the road to recovery, sort of. I've accidentally paused the game. I just want to be creating more chances as well. We struggled to create chances in our last few games. I'm not really sure what happened, but obviously need to start creating more. Pedersen gives it away. Very sloppy. Lavery gets in but can't find the top. Well, can't find the back of the net. So it's 0-0, 25 minutes. Bournemouth, meanwhile, had put in a few goals past Coventry, a team who we struggled to beat last game. Average catches. Are we going to create anything? Not looking like we're going to do much. And Lavery's in, puts it wide. This isn't going so well there. getting in a lot. Vilka on a free kick. Right on the edge. Hits the bar. Coventry pulled one back. That's half time. 0-0. What should we be doing at half time? Nothing yet. Let's see if we can create. Sunjic, Bella, Colin, Deeney. He's onside. 1-0 up. I wasn't too sure about that then, but 1-0 up. Deeney finishes. It's a bit weird. It's like time just completely stood still, but get the ball in the back of the net. 1-0 up. Everidge does a rather dramatic dive. Could that be the goal that's, brings us into life? Oh, offside. That was a very, very good piece of play then. I don't know whether I can demand more really, because they all get sad faces when I demand more because we're winning. Colin! Great low strike. 2-0. That looks like could be the winner. So let's get Vilka off. Let's get Deeney off. Let's give Roberts a rest. Do time wasting after 2-0 up. In possession. Oh, I'm on never. I didn't even realise. All the time. Let's time waste. McAtee gets it back. Looks like he's taking it to the corner. Bella. Sunjic. Crosses. Pedersen. Hill out to Pedersen. Richards. James. What a strike into the top corner from Jordan James. 3-0 now. Since that first one went in, we've really started going. We had the one disallowed, which was a good piece of play, and then we scored 2 in 3 minutes. Bournemouth now 4-2 against Coventry. If only Coventry could have equalised. Now 5-2. And we're 3-0 up. Bella, McAtee, Colin. McAtee, Colin. Full time. Could do with a midfielder in Jan and a striker, also a left back. Left back, yes. Striker, I think Taylor and Deeney are good enough. It's just whether we need another. And then a midfielder. Sunjic and Bakuna are good. Woods and James are, well, James is a good one to rotate. Woods is there just in case. I'm not sure if we do need another midfielder. A left back, definitely. We've got no depth. And a striker, maybe a quicker option. Jordan James, currently 3-star, potential of 5-star. He looks like he's going to be a very good player. That's sort of why I don't want to get another midfielder as well, because every opportunity we can use him as our first rotation, it is the best for his development. So, but again, if a centre mid comes up that will get us over the line, I'm all for it. Lecco scored his first Charlton goal of the season. What month are we in? December. He's only just scored. Sean Hutchinson, powerful centre back. Harry Cornick, 26-year-old striker. Roberts and Colin in the team of the week. I'm not sure Cornick improves what we've already got. That's the only issue. Although he is a lot quicker than anything we really have. Abdallah Seema, Player of the Month award. What happened to him in real life? Because did Stoke even use him? Because I saw him in the Europa League last season, was it? Where was he? Slavia Prague? Yeah. Slavia Prague. Not season just gone, season before, sorry. And then he was at... Brighton signed him. Went out on loan to Stoke. And I didn't really see anything of him. It was a strange move. But Collins there, third. Very, very good. Everyone seems pretty happy. Sell Martin. I only said it because I never used him before. Fair enough. I mean, he did score a goal for us. I think we won a game 1-0 and he scored the goal. So, he helped us. Away against Millwall. Tough fixture. Bournemouth are away at Fulham. Anything we change here? I mean, we just won 3-0, so you can't really change much. Bakuna can come on the bench for who? McAtee maybe. He hasn't really done much for us. And I am going to play Bakuna, but again, Jordan James, always there for experience, so can be brought on. Should we start Loyal up front this game or keep Deeney? We'll keep Deeney. We'll see how we get on. Let's stick with that. So offer some encouragement just before the game. Hernandez for Richards I meant earlier. Bella. Ooh, just wide. Hello Charlie as well in the chat. Anyone watch that England game last night? It was something. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's very tough being a Blues fan and an England fan. We've had a pretty tough life, so you know we deserve a bit of a break. Keep Deeney a reliable striker, yeah, he's a very reliable striker, especially at this level. We're not going to get much money for him. He's not on very high wages in comparison to the squad, and there he is getting the goal. But in comparison to the squad, his wages are actually quite cheap for what he offers. So I'm very happy with him, you know, staying in the squad. Vilka, Deeney, Bella, is he on? He's onside. 2-0, half an hour in away at Millwall. It must be something about Gordon being here. Everything seems to go right. Bournemouth beating Fulham, obviously not great, but no, I only saw the Germany game. Yeah, the Germany game was boring as well. We were terrible in that one, and the penalty to me. I saw one replay. I didn't catch it in real time. I saw one replay and it just didn't look like a penalty, but yeah, that's the only goal we've scored in 4 games over the international break. Hungary have beaten us 5-0 on aggregate. Something is seriously going wrong within that England camp. Deeney drives through and finishes from outside the box. What a low drive into the corner. 3-0 up, and Fulham have just scored twice against Bournemouth and are now winning. So we can catch Bournemouth here. Not fully, but we're catching up to them by 3 points at the moment if it stays as it is. So very, very happy with what's going on there. Deeney 2 goals and an assist. Sunjic 2 assists. So It's a good game. Time for some sub 70 minutes in. Mengi can come off because he's on a booking. Colin sadly can't come off. Deeney has had a very good game, but his energy is a bit low, so we will bring Taylor on for him. Just to give him a rest. Too many high egos. Yeah, I think there's a lot of players in that England squad who think they're better than they actually are. And they just clash in the dressing room, and yeah, it doesn't look like a very... Like over the Euros and the World Cup, it looked like a very nice atmosphere, but something's changed. It's very weird. Ten shots, 4 on target for us. 10 shots, 3 on target for them, and we get the 3-0 win. Very, very clinical in that match. Bournemouth lost 3-1 to Fulham, which means we're 2 points behind Bournemouth now. Middlesbrough are 4 behind us. So we've had a very good game there, but again, leaves Millwall down in 17th. Richards is now happy to stay. He wasn't too happy because of his game time, but yeah, he's having a better time of it now. Home against Cardiff is our next match. This is important. We're second, they're fourth. There's a chance to build a gap here. We just need to take it. They play a 5-2-1-2 by the looks of it. Dukey's scored 10 so far for Rotherham. Very well done to him. Third round draw for the FA Cup. 71 teams. And Tottenham draw Man City, Leeds, Newcastle, Man U, Watford. 3 all Premier League ties out of the first 4. And Arsenal are already out of the hat. Looks like could be a good start for us. There's not many Premier League teams left. Oh, there are Chelsea, to be fair. Here we are, at home, against Eastleigh. Brighton, okay. Doesn't matter, we got a Premier League tie in the end. A home tie, but a Premier League tie. Roberts and Deeney in team of the week. I'm surprised Sunjic wasn't there, but definitely take it. Need to kill the game as soon as we go a goal up, yeah. And the issue we were having last time we were here was we weren't getting the first goal. And then we just struggled to get back into it. I feel like if you score the first goal on Football Manager, that's half of the problem. Because then everything seems to go well, but Ryan Woods is unhappy at Birmingham, concerned about playing time. Could be looking to move to a club who are playing more often. Well, he doesn't play for us, but that's very prepared to give you the playing time you want, but I expect you to work hard for it. We'll say that, but then if he comes back, we'll say you're not working hard enough, so you haven't earned it. Brighton is a winnable fixture. It is, and I much prefer being at home, obviously, but the difficulty with it is they've still got a lot of quality. And it just sort of depends what league games fall around there. Hill in for Mengi. McAtee can come on the bench. Then what do we need? Hernandez. I don't know, it's working at the moment with Richards out there. I don't really know if I should change much. Probably just me being a tactical genius. Sell Woods in Jan. Well, if he's not happy and he's worth 1 million and Millwall are interested in a transfer, he was at Millwall, wasn't he? Yeah. He was at Millwall on loan from Stoke. Wait, what? Stoke bought him, then Stoke had him on loan. Not sure what's happened there, but yeah, Woods, to be fair... Oh, he is transfer listed. Offer him to clubs. James for Bakuna. Are we going to start James? I mean, he's good enough. We will give him the start. Let's go for this. See how we get on here. Again, pause it and encourage. Oh, how unlucky. Jordan James injured within 4 minutes and has to come off. I'm hoping it's not a bad injury. That'll be really a shame for him, because obviously he's very, very young still, so he's getting good opportunities at this age. Richards turns his man, turns back. Bella, Bakuna. Hill with a strike off the bar. Goal kick for Cardiff. They haven't had a shot yet. Just worries me that their first shot's going to be a goal. What did I tell you? Maybe I'm the real football manager genius, because I just know what's going to happen. I can predict the future. One shot, one goal. Richards! Oh, terrible finish. Gordon, this combo reminds me of Bobby Robson and Jose Mourinho at Barca. Vilca, brilliant ball. Richards finishes off the move this time. 1-1. Hello, CG Gaming. Really wish Joe Bellingham was on Football Manager. Oh, I think we all do. It'd be great to just see Bellingham at Blues again on Football Manager. Although obviously when the next Football Manager comes out, we got a chance of seeing him, depending on if he stays or if he goes. Deeney with a finish. 2-1 up. Good comeback. But yeah, the thing is, they got Jordan James on the game. He wasn't in it at the start, so I don't really get why Bellingham wasn't brought in around the same time. Is a shame. What are we doing around the back? Deeney's always OP on Football Manager. Defence is playing too much of a high line, keeping narrow defence. Off the post. Just wait for this highlight to end. Pause it. Not there. So again, time wasting. Lower the tempo. Yeah. Oh, we don't want them any higher. I don't want them deep either, but let's... That's too much of a gap. We don't need to be so high, do we? Let's just go back to standard. Oh, well, I don't want to go so narrow, so we'll do that. Chong can come on for Jeremy Bella. One more sub to make. Bakuna's really tired now, but we don't have Jordan James, obviously, because he got injured in the 3rd minute. Deeney's on a yellow. Get Taylor on. That sounds good to me. Do we want to stick with an attacking gegenpress as well? Yeah, let's keep that, but just go a bit deeper. I think it's because Bellingham was 15 and born in September, whilst the youngest you can be is born August 31st, 2005, I think. Oh, okay, so he was too young. Frustrating. McAtee for Vilk. Have I got a sub left? No, I don't have any left. I made that last sub before I saw it, sorry. Vilka. Taylor. I don't mind that substitution though, because Lyle Taylor, who were bought on instead, has just scored what should be the winner. 3-1 up now. Very happy with that. Middlesbrough are battering Stoke 4-1. If Middlesbrough would just go away, that would be great, but beating 4th place 3-1, very good. Puts a big gap there, and we're now 11 points ahead of 7th. So we're looking pretty strong for at least playoffs. If we can keep... Obviously, if we keep the form up we've currently got, that's strong for automatics. But even if we drop off a little bit, we're strong for playoffs, which I'm very happy with. However, I have noticed that Fulham seem to be coming out of nowhere. Because they, not so long back, were mid-table. Although it is very tight. But now that they're 6th, it scares me a little bit. But the fact that Hull and Preston are in the playoff positions is weird as well. And obviously, Blues in 2nd. James injured for 3 to 4 weeks. Vilka on form. Vilka got a hat-trick of assists. Jesus. How come Sam Greenwood is in the reserves? So, Sam Greenwood is in the reserves because we've got a lot of good attacking options. We're currently playing Bella and Hernandez on the wings with Vilka in attacking mid. No, we're playing Bella and Richards on the wings. Yeah, with Vilka in attacking mid, who are all, to me, better than Greenwood. Then we've also got Hernandez and Chong, who are on the bench, and McAtee, who are all, again, probably better than Greenwood. So that's 6 options there, so it's just... Where does he fit in? I think he'll be better in a few seasons, but maybe not at the moment. And then as a striker, I feel like Lyle Taylor looks a bit better than him as well. I don't want 2 strikers on the bench when we've only got 1 striker playing. So yeah, it's difficult for him. No offers for Woods. Wage demands are in excess of what they're prepared to pay. Should go for transfer targets in real life. Like that Taylor Harris guy from our... Okay. Will he be on the game? I'm not sure. Was it Taylor Harris as well that was his name? I can't remember. I remember Harris. Oh, Taylor Hart, that was it. 7.2 mil transfer value. He's 19 years old and he doesn't really stand out at the moment on the game. So, yeah, Swindon are looking at him on loan. Where are Swindon? League 2. So probably not at our level yet. But yeah, if he starts swimming good, then sure, we'll definitely look at him. Vilka in team of the week for his 3 assists. Not surprised. Bit strange seeing West Brom in 18th. I didn't even notice. Are they West Brom in 18th? Because Fulham was struggling as well. They were about mid-table. They both came down. I think. I always get my seasons mixed up. This guy looks good. Fringe player. Can play central midfield. He's a defensive one. What do you think about Baluta? Trying to get him on loan? Oh. Never mind. I'd only do it if it was free. I don't... Will we be able to get him anyway? Oh no, they want 1.2 mil. Because would we be able to get him because of Taylor Richards on loan from Brighton? Are there any left backs? No. As if you signed Akinfenwa. Yeah, we signed Akinfenwa at the start of the season. He was on a free. He didn't take up much wages at all. So I just thought, yeah, get Akinfenwa. He's there for the fun, isn't he? Sell Akinfenwa, now keep him for backroom staff. I think Akinfenwa should be the new, in-game assistant manager. I think we'll win everything if we have him. We'll be in the Champions League in 2 seasons' time. Winning it is Akinfenwa. Sunjic is doing well. Vilka's in good form. Swear Beluto was in your old career mode. I'm not sure, to be honest. Away against Blackburn, James has to come out because he's injured, so frees up a slot on the bench, which Mengi has to step into. Mengi can come back in for Hill, I think. Do we want any subs here? You did say Hernandez for Richards last time. Richards does seem to be doing well, to be fair. But we will stick Hernandez in, see how we get on with him. Chong is really missing out as well. Should we give Chong a go on the left, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's a crime to not play Chong, but he doesn't really do anything. So and he always misses chances. His shooting doesn't seem good. He's got 10 finishing, so surprised you aren't giving Mengi more game time unless he's been injured. Yeah, he's played every game that he can, to be fair. He missed last game because he was suspended for an accumulation of yellow cards. That was literally it. But Mengi and Roberts have been our main centre-backs, and then Hill has been a backup. Try play out at the back, I think it will work. We already have that, to be fair. Play out defence. I've had that on the whole time. So yeah, that all good. Try Chong as a cam. I would, but Vilka's just got 3 assists in his last game. Can you really take him out? I mean, we could play Vilka on the wing and Chong at cam. But I feel like after Vilka's last game, it's difficult to take him out. Bet you're only playing Roberts for the 20-metre long throws. Yeah. That's exactly why we've got Roberts in. I don't know whether to go for that or whether to... if we stick Vilka out there... Because I like the idea of Chong being involved. So Chong can go at cam. That looks pretty good to me. We'll go for that. See how we get on. If not, we can always rejig a few players around and get it back to how it was. Offer encouragement as always. Deeney! And there's Vilka with another assist. Deeney with another goal. 10 minutes in. Colin is decent at long throws in real life anyway, not sure from my manager. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be fair, about the long throws. Vilka involved, scores a goal, Bella sets him up. Vilka is deadly. He's so good. See, now that we're 2-0, I would switch it to our more defensive setup. It's 2-1. Oh. Oh, how frustrating. From their first shot, they score. And they nearly score again. Death Taxis, Rodrigo, Vilca assist, yeah. They are the three certainties. Deeney headers to Bella from a Vilca cross and Bella finishes. 3-1 up now. I don't know what to do. It's so early in the game to go defensive. I don't want to do a Southgate, to be honest. But these goal times are ridiculous. We scored 10-11, they scored 13, and then we scored 19. Settled down a bit now. They've got 4 yellow cards. And it's... I was about to say it's half time. It's not yet. Brereton Diaz doesn't finish. What do we do? We praise them first of all. Very good half. They can start wasting time and they can drop the tempo a little bit. I think that sounds pretty reasonable. Hello Sean in the chat. Do you watch the England game last night? I've asked a lot of people, but it was to be fair, I'm an England fan, but it got to a point where it was quite funny just seeing everything collapse because it's not really an important game. Vilca's like our Giggsy. Yeah, he's on fire. 4 goals in 9 minutes. Although Lewandowski scored 5 in 9 minutes on his own. Yeah, I remember that. That was ridiculous. When he scored those 5 in 9 minutes, I'm not sure we'll see anything like that again. It was crazy. Playing the ball around nicely now, wasting a bit of time. Bakuna back to the goalkeeper, that's what we love to see. Attack. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not surprised. If you watched any of the first 3, I wouldn't have wanted to watch another. I don't know why I did, to be honest. 3-2 now. Come on, focus. Oh, okay. Bella. Why do they keep missing the ball? Vilca, Sunjic. Vilca with another assist. Sunjic headers in. What on earth? We literally score straight after they do, and Vilca has another 2 assists and a goal this game. We win it 4-2. Lewandowski's 5 goals in 9 minutes is 1 goal every 100 seconds. Yeah, it's mental. It would never happen in the UK. Not in the Premier League, no. Yeah, not that I can think of. And we go top of the league. What happened to Bournemouth? They drew 2-2 with Middlesbrough. Oh, they were 2-0 down. They pulled it back. Although Middlesbrough dropping points is obviously good for us. I don't care if I finish first. You know, I'd prefer to win, but if I finish second, it's exactly the same. So Middlesbrough dropping points is great. And if that means Bournemouth dropping some points as well, even better. But we return to the top of the table. Never witnessed that before last night. Yeah. It was like the worst home defeat in like 90 odd years, wasn't it, or something like that? It was terrible. Stopped watching that England game after half time. Best decision I've made this year. See, I carried on watching it more for the comedy value. After our first half performance, I knew we were never going to get back into it, but I was just interested to see, you know, whether it was going to get any worse, and it did. It got much worse. Away now against Fulham. Now, Fulham are 6th. Obviously, they probably should be higher. But they do have a lot of good players, so it's going to be tough. It's away. Not too sure how this one's going to go, but I'm hoping we can do very well with it. Worst home defeat since 1928. There you go. So 90 odd years. It was terrible. I just don't understand how we can be that bad. Again, the thing is as well, like Germany beat Italy 5-1, something like that, last night as well. Now, that is, Italy lost, they were resting players and they lost to a very, very good side. Hungary aren't even going to the World Cup, are they? They've I just don't get how we lost by that scoreline to Hungary. That's the more embarrassing thing. And nothing against Hungary. They played the game plan perfect. They were very good. They took their chances. That third goal was a brilliant strike. But it's just something that shouldn't be happening. It was 5-2. Yeah, you shouldn't find yourself 2-0 down in the first place. 1-0. Okay, 1-0 down against Hungary. You can find it. It happens. Sometimes the other team just gets a break and scores. Going the 2-0 down shouldn't be happening. Ever. That's how poor it was. And as soon as that second goal went in, that's when everyone's head dropped and it just went. Vilka and Bella team of the week. Brilliant. If only this was in real life, playing the Gordon way. That's like if Ipswich beats Liverpool 4-0 in the League Cup. Literally, it is that sort of level of, the golfing class between the two sides. So, yeah. Was it a home match we played at the Wolves Stadium? I mean, I guess you could say it's not their usual ground to play at, but it still counts as home because it's in the country. But I get what you mean. It is a neutral venue, but they say it's home because we're playing in our own country. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's not the usual Wembley, so yeah. Soldevia out on loan. Not going to need him. We've got a lot of midfielders. Friend wants first team football. Can't let you leave. You're still needed for cover. He's not happy with it. He'll play in that game against Brighton and then hopefully he's happy. And here we go. Birmingham attracting interest amid takeover rumours. Non-negotiable offer for Pedersen worth 63k. We can offer him the contract he wants. What's he currently on? He wants 15 and a bit. Oh, he's currently on 15. $16.5. I say we take that. We obviously reject that bid, and then if we want to sell him on at some point, we'll at least get money for him. Offers made for Akinfenwa, Heartland FC, Quara United, Shooting Stars, Nigeria. He is Nigerian, so we will let him go. Heartland FC, Oh, he's willing to discuss terms, but he's happy to stay at the club. You know what? He's not costing us anything. I'm rejecting all of them after accepting all of them. Away against Fulham is our next one. Our worst defeat was 6-1 against Scotland. Oh, God. I bet they hold that over us to this day, don't they? Can't be losing 6-1 to Scotland. That's pretty poor. Keep right on for you and come on you Reds for me. Yeah. You are a Liverpool fan, aren't you, Sean? I hope I haven't said that and you're not, and you're like a Man U fan or something, but I'm pretty sure. Got a feeling. Only sell him if we get a very good left back. Yeah, we need to we need to see what happens there. But if we can keep hold of him again, like you say, until a good left back comes, then I'm all for it. Jordan James, getting him back on the bench. Who does he come in for? McAtee? Sounds good to me. Line up. Happy with it. It worked again last game. Oh, Bristol City. I apologise. I don't know why I had it in my head that you were a Liverpool fan. Bristol City, yeah. Bristol City making some signings already. What do you think about the coming season? Look who we've got in our reserves as well. Just for you. Chris Martin. James for Bakuna. See, James has got a little injury. I can't risk that, I'm sorry. He got injured in the 3rd minute in that game he played, and he's still got a little plus, and I don't trust it someone not to like snap his ankles, especially at such a young age. So we'll try and bring him on at some point. But yeah, we're going to go for that. Looks pretty good. And it worked last game, but it's a tough one up against the Fulham side with a lot of quality, but it's not quite clicking. Bournemouth have went ahead of us in the league. Is that now, or have they already played? Might have been that they already played. Had a strike from distance there, but saves, average saves, building up the pitch pretty slowly. Bakuna to Sunjic, can't finish it, but falls over in the box, hoping for a penalty. Mengi's booked again. He gets booked a lot, doesn't he? Vilka, Bakuna, Chong, Vilka puts it bottom corner. Do you know when they say never fall in love with a loan signing? It's happening to me. Vilka he's just on fire at the moment. Who have Bristol City signed? Who have they signed? I know they signed some players and a lot of... I saw a report saying they'd signed 3 players and they were good signings. I can't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure one of them was Kane Wilson from Forest Green. Whether it was on the verge of signing or it was a fake report, I'm not sure, but I didn't really look into it much after that because I just thought, oh great, Bristol City are making signings, that's one less team that are going to finish below us. But yeah, so we'll praise them at half time. Yeah, it looked good. Gordon, Kane Wilson, Carl Naismith. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mark's okay, yeah. Some good names in there at Championship level. So, well, obviously Kane Wilson, Forest Green. So he's never done it, but player of the season in League 2. You know, it's a big step up, but I'm sure he can make it. Average saves from Mitrovic. 64th minute now. How do we want to play this one out? Get Vilka on a permanent. I wish I could, but it's worth 11.5 million. He's 22 years old. Not sure about that. What do we want to do here? We want to... Time wasting. Oh, yes. Tempo, keep it high, but not as high. Just keep it like that for now. Who did Birmingham sign? Absolutely no one. And I don't think we're going to be for a while. Loan again, yeah. We'll have to inquire. Mitrovic scores a header. We'll have to inquire about Vilka again, definitely. Right, we need some subs to change this game. Chong hasn't done much. Vilka can go in the middle. Seems to do very well there. Hernandez can go out on the left. Taylor can come up front. He did score when we brought him on in the last time we brought him on. Hill maybe. Hill for Mengi. Hill for Pedersen. They're both on yellows, but I think I'll bring him on for Mengi because Mengi just gets booked all the time, so I wouldn't trust him not to get sent off. Pedersen just hoofs it away. Bit of hoof ball going on. Encourage, can we just get one? No, we can't get a late one. 1-1. It's, yeah, it is what it is really. But that's 2 games against Fulham. I think both ended in draws. We'll take that. With the squad they've got, I know they're underperforming, but on Football Manager, if a team's underperforming, it doesn't matter. As soon as they come up against you, it's their squad against yours. If they've got a good squad, they always tend to get something. So I'll take 2 draws. At least I think it's 2 draws. Yeah, both 1-1. 5 unbeaten for Birmingham following draw. Yeah, 4 wins and a draw. Definitely take that. Loan extension confirmed for Soldevilla. Yes. Scouting report on Charlie Cresswell. I think he is. Oh yeah, he's on loan currently. I think it runs to the end of the season. Yeah. So we've got no chance of bringing him in. I've just seen Cooper joins Birmingham. I completely forgot. We signed Cooper in the last episode as well. As a strong centre-back. And I'm kind of regretting it a bit now because Roberts and Mengi are working well. Hill's a good backup. But Hill can be a backup left-back and Cooper can be a centre-back. So, really, do we now need a left-back in the transfer market? I'm not sure. Maybe that solved that issue. Bellingham sings Vilka's praises. Yeah, he's 7 goals, 5 assists in 15 starts, 4 substitute appearances. It's very, very good. Shortlisted players nearing end of contract. Billy Sharp, Ashley Barnes, Kane Wilson. Speaking of him, 21 years old, could be a spare right back for us. Oh, I can't make a contract offer for him. How frustrating. Enough time remaining, that's fine. Youth contract set to expire. We'll wait on them. Cooper, Liam Cooper. Millwall Cooper. Why can't I think of his name? What is wrong with Jake? Jake? Is it Jake Cooper? Yeah. Yeah, we got Jake Cooper in there. 26 years old, coming into his prime. 3.5-star centre-back. He's got some very, very good stats. I mean, natural fitness 20, stamina 18, 19 jump reach, 16 strength and 16 heading, 14 tackling, 14 positioning. It looks like a very good centre-back at this level. So yeah, that's who we got in. I'll take Barnes and Kane Wilson. Yeah, Sharp's probably getting on a bit now. Well, he was anyway before this season, so let's have a look at it again. Where on earth was it? I'm stupid. Okay, Ashley Barnes. Ashley Barnes has got... Oh, okay, he's on 50k wages. So, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, Ashley Barnes would be a no. Kane Wilson would be a yes because his wages are low, but we can't sign him yet. We can't approach to sign him because it's not the transfer window yet, I'm guessing. It normally comes up with why you can't, but yeah, we'll definitely look at Kane Wilson. I loved Obafemi Martin's goal celebration against Arsenal at Wembley. Yeah, that was brilliant. Who put the ball in the Arsenal net? Obafemi Martin's is my favourite Birmingham song. Yeah, that was such a good day. Just, yeah. To have a day like that and see where we've came from that is obviously frustrating, but I'm glad we got the chance to have that day because not many clubs do. And to beat Arsenal in the cup final, some going. So yeah, that's definitely my highlight from being a Blues fan because, well, I'm 22, so I haven't seen much good. A very good centre back, should be 4-star rated. Yeah, at this level, he's class. Yeah, definitely. James has still got a little plus. Very annoying, an injury plus. Okay. Drew last game against Fulham. Chong didn't get up to much. Suggesting bringing Vilka back into the middle and playing someone out on the left. Hernandez has a good partnership with Pedersen, so I think that's going to work. I'm going to go for that. I was 6 years old then, a very good Arsenal team. Yeah, I would have been 10. But yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't seem that long ago as well. Like, that was obviously 12 years ago, and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago at all. Chong off Hernandez on, yeah, we made that change because Chong, I don't know what's wrong with him. In my previous saves, he's been good, but he's not doing anything. Vilka's putting some good pressure on. Oh, brilliant. Roberts carried on, gets it off the line. Mengi fell asleep a bit then, bit worrying. Peterborough seeming to have a fair bit of the ball. Should have made a challenge there, didn't. Grant finishes. Oh. 1-0 down against Peterborough. What do we do? 16 now. Yeah, time really does fly. Straight back to the goalkeeper. Hernandez, Deeney, Bacuna, good ball, Pedersen, Vilka, Bella, Vilka with another assist. Oh my god. How many assists has he got? This is ridiculous. Demand more, yes. Demand more. Don't suit Gordon Ball. Oh, we've demanded more at 1-1 and they're happy. I guess it's because they're second in the league and Peterborough are 18th. So, yeah. Bella, Sunjic, Hernandez at the back post. Just headers wide. Middlesbrough 1-0 up against Blackpool. Not good. Put some pressure on them. Come on. Demand more again. Looks like substitution time to me. Who do you think we should bring on? Bournemouth go 1-0 up against Cardiff as well. What just happened? Pedersen, they've got a penalty. Everidge saves and then he dives afterwards. That was so weird. It just cut. Like Pedersen went towards him and then it cut the highlight. It cut the game and then they just had a penalty. But Everidge saves it. Very good. Right, Vilka's tired. Suggestion. Taylor up front. I'd say so. Hernandez stays on because he's fit. Chong for Bella. Vilka stays because of the creativity. That's 2 subs. James for Bakuna. 70 minutes in, James can come on. I think that's our best bet at getting a goal. Yeah, we'll go for that. James and Taylor on, yeah. Get them on. Come on, encourage. Mengi just hoofs the ball up to no one. It wasn't even near anyone. James, Taylor, Mengi, Pedersen, Hernandez on the wing. Vilka, brilliant ball out to Chong. The goalie dive. Vilka, he couldn't squeeze it over the line. Chong to reserve. He's really struggling. I don't know why. That's it. 1-1 against Peterborough. It's just that's not a good way to end the episode. Well, that was grim. I agree, Jake Field. That was grim. It was disgusting. Middlesbrough are now 2 points behind us, which obviously isn't very good. 4 points off Bournemouth. It's not going great, is it? And I was going to end it there, but as a bonus, not winning that game against Peterborough, frustrating. So we're going to try and end on a high, and the transfer window will be open. So don't get in the chat now, but comment down below on the video. Who should we look at trying to bring in this window? Because obviously you've seen what's happened with the team. Who do you think could be the person to get us over the line? What positions do we need to improve in? Put any suggestions down in the comments. Millwall after Woods. What are your thoughts on him being linked with Millwall? I'm not even going to respond. I just want him to go. Birmingham are a soccer club that will beat their opponent on impossible mode but then forget how to spell their name on a spelling test. Pretty solid analogy, to be honest. Hairdryer treatment to the whole team. Take on QPR. Birmingham signed Cooper. How many defensive players can we fit into one team? Another defensive signing. I'm done. Got to keep a good net spend. Why is everyone sad? We've got like 3 centre backs. The squad is now overloaded with defenders. Not really. I wouldn't say overloaded whatsoever. Vilka, second on the Player of the Month award. 2 goals, 6 assists in 5 matches. That's ridiculous. Top 3 managers of the month. Top 3 teams. But Middlesbrough had a good month there. Pedersen granted work permit, commits his future. How much is he worth now? 600k. Thought it would have been a bit more than that, but we'll take it. Could try to get that Forest Green right back. Kane Wilson. Good thinking. We do need to have a quick look at that. Because he should now... What am I doing? He should now be available to approach. Contract, offer... apparently not. Can we add him to our shortlist at least? I'm not sure. A lot of players here. Although everyone will just cry if we get him in, as in all the board and everything, because he's a defender. If anything, we've got too many midfielders, not defenders. Don't need any more wingers, to be fair. Remember when most BCFC fans sung "It's Woody, you know, he's our ginger perler"? I do. Yeah, Woods was... yeah, he was... He seemed good, but then he's too slow. He can't chase players down. He struggles with that side of the game. I think when he gets on the ball, his passing's pretty good for our squad anyway. But the issue he has is he can't. If we don't have the ball, he's useless. Like literally, he serves no purpose without us having the ball. It's just an extra person on the pitch, just standing there. So yeah, it's difficult. Jake Cooper. Get him on the bench. Sorry, friend. Hill can play centre back, left back. Cooper. Look at those stats compared to Mengi and Roberts. Strong. Cooper and Roberts, I think we have as an experienced one, and then Mengi and Hill on the bench. I'd say that's good. 15th. Can't get on free until 15th. Good point. Very good point. Kane Wilson, he's a meat eater, and we've signed him before you did. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm sure that move will work out, to be fair. He looks like a good player. Not that I've seen anything of him, but him getting player of the season as a right back, and he's young and he's highly thought of, I'm sure it'll work. Woods is good at tackling, but slower than a trampoline. Good point. Yeah, he's very slow. He was supposed to be an upgrade on Kieftenbeld. Oh, what I would do to see Kieftenbeld back in a blue shirt. What a player. He was like an unsung hero, wasn't he? He was sort of like a Barry Ferguson, that sort of role in a team, but he was a good player for us. Right, who do we bring in at attacking mid? Chong? Do we give him another go? Because Vilka can't really play a whole game, he'll have to come on. Richards, maybe? Richards looks a bit better there. Stick Richards there. That looks good to me. Go with that. Cooper in for his debut. He's good at heading, he's good at jumping. He's going to score from a corner. If I've just called that, that's definitely worth a subscribe. You mean slower than a hearse? I don't get why we sold him in January, because he was arguably our best player before that. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things that go on with Blues that I don't have an answer to. A lot of things leave me speechless. Deeney nearly scored a header from the edge of the box. But yeah, Blues... everything just seems a bit weird. Chair, hit the post, keep Chong out the squad. Yeah. It's weird that I'm agreeing with you, but he has not done anything for us. Peterborough equalised against Bournemouth. It would be nice if Peterborough could give us a hand after taking 2 points off us. VCFC centre-back scoring from a corner. Yeah, things you love to see. So it's 0-0 half-time, not much happened at all. Come on, demand more. Deeney's given everything he can. Taylor can come on up front. Confirm that change. Is St Andrews fully open yet? You still sit in the upstairs bit? Yeah, it's. I don't know what I said. Yeah, it's still not fully open. Still sitting upstairs. Is it ever going to be fully open? God knows. It's just. Oh, we can see from a counter attack. James on, Bakuna off, Vilka on, Hernandez off, Richards on the left. Sounds good to me. Sign Chair, always brilliant against us. I wish I could, but I don't think we'll get him. Lyle Taylor, we bring him on. lobs the goalkeeper, 1-1. Thank you very much. Proceed with the tactical changes. Yes, we will. They score 69, we score 70, but we needed to make some subs anyway, freshen it up a bit. To encourage them now, after getting that equaliser, don't concede. Thoughts on Bassini takeover? I'm not going to get into this fully at all. I'm going to get into it very briefly. And this is my opinion. I'm not giving an opinion from Blues Focus TV. This is just what I think about it, because I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself. A lot of people are saying don't want him involved with our club. I get it. He's got a bad history with football in general. However, if what he said is true, a woman's coming in. Oh, Richards nearly scores. A woman's coming in on the board, and that woman's Karen Brady, and the Sullivans, and everything to do with that. Then, yes, I am happy with it because they'll keep him on a leash. He's literally going to be. He's going to be his name on paper, but he's not really there, pretty much. So I'm happy with that, if that's what happens. If it's just him, obviously I'm not happy, and God knows what's going to happen. But that's just brief thoughts, because I don't want to get into it too much at the moment while everything's a bit up in the air. So yeah, what are your thoughts on it as well? Let me know. Need to make a sub here, 85th minute. We can't make a sub, doesn't matter. But we're going to shout, we're going to demand more. Give me everything you've got, basically. I'm your subscriber, by the way, James. Thank you very much, Sean. It's a very slow grind, but I feel like Blues Focus TV, Taylor, brilliant finish, scores 2. But yeah, Blues Focus TV doing so well. They've obviously helped me out a lot. They gave me the opportunity to come on the channel, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And then I've obviously got my own stuff on my own channel, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm obviously quite new to YouTube. I only started at the start of last season, but yeah, it's been great fun to do. I really enjoy it, and yeah, it's just nice to get to know people and give my opinions and just speak to different people on the internet about what they think, and you sort of get a different opinion on a lot of things. So yeah, it's good. I've really been enjoying it. If it's Bassini on his own, liquidation. If it's Bassini and David Sullivan, I reckon mid-table for us next few seasons. Yeah, I think next season is going to be a struggle no matter what happens. It's going to be difficult. But, you know, the seasons after that, if we can get through this next season in the Championship, the seasons after that, I think it can go well. You know, we can actually start to progress. But yeah, next season, big season. Very big. I know Mark Warburton is linked. So, you know, if the takeover happens, he's linked. So if that happens, I feel like Boya, I love him. What he's done for Blues as a player, great. What he did when he came in for Blues as a manager, great. Struggled this season, not really had the backing, had the world promised to him, never got it. It's been difficult, but I feel like we've hit that point now under Boya's tenure where we need to hit a reset button, and to do that, you bring in a new manager. They have a good effect for a while, you know, early on, and then it's just whether they can keep that going or not. But we need those points, and with the morale of everything around the club so low at the moment, I think the only way we survive next season is change. Now, I don't know if you agree with me again. That's probably a very out there opinion, but I think change is the way to go to get those early points on the board, to try and get the morale up around the whole club. So that's just my opinion on it. But again, part of me will be sad if Boya goes, because what he's done for the club. So yeah, it's difficult, but let's confirm them changes. and see if we can hold on to this. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Very good song. I do like a bit of Billy Ocean. Can we just hold on to the ball, keep it in the corner, something like that? Went 1-0 behind, we kept it going 2-1 up. When is the live stream and what are you doing next? I will answer, but Lyle Taylor slots his penalty away 3-1. That's a hat-trick for him, and he's came off the bench. That deserves a start next game for me. Brilliant from Lyle Taylor. We win 3-1, and I did say we're going to end it with a win. And we just go and do that, so that bonus game was perfect. So, Sean, to get back to your question, when is the live stream and what are you doing next? Well, next, I will be on Football Manager again. Just live streaming Football Manager. We're in the off season. I think it's something good to get everyone interacting with. There obviously will be more content coming from Blues Focus TV as we start to get into pre-season. But just doing this for now. Can't give you a time, can't give you a day either. But I know it will be on the weekend. Saturday or Sunday. One of the two. So just look out for it basically. And I'll try and obviously give warning. So it's not like the notification comes up, oh, it's starting in half an hour and that's it. So yeah. Seem to have acquired a cold over the last 5 minutes somehow. Leaves us second in the table, so we haven't moved up, but look at that gap now. 15 points ahead of 7th. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Heard if we do bring in Bassini, he wants playoffs or top 10. I did hear that. I saw his TalkSport interview. He can want that all he wants. First season, he's not going to get that. Unless Warburton comes in, we get some money to spend or we get incredible loans and he just has an instant crazy impact. I do not see a way that this squad that's so thin gets playoffs or top 10. And he's not going to say, I want to finish 19th, because that's not going to fill Blues fans with hope. So he's always going to say, I want us to finish, I want to finish high in the table to try and turn the fans around, because a lot of fans don't want him. It's not realistic at all. For the first season, survival is what I'm hoping for, and then from then, build into a mid-table team the next season. That would be ideal and realistic, I think, as a goal. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, but again, it's going to be a tough first season. Arthur Labinjo Hughes, anniversary this Friday. Don't forget to applaud him and show respect and show love for him. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to get into that. What happened with that was terrible, but the way the footballing world came together to celebrate his life and and the things Blues done for him, it was very, very good, respect to him, and yeah, it was a horrible situation, something obviously none of us ever hope happens again, but yeah, definitely applaud him on Friday, because that was a horrible thing. Pretty much spot on. You can't fix what can't be fixed. We need to make strict changes to a lot of factors and make big decisions to try to survive. Yeah, I think it's going to take someone coming in and saying, look, this isn't working, this is how we're going to change it, and it has to be quick to turn things around, because otherwise I think we are heading for relegation. And I know a lot of seasons have looked bad, but this one looks quite a bit worse. What would have been his 7th birthday on Friday? Yeah, it's such a shame. Even Villa fans were respecting him. Yeah, if there were any Villa fans that weren't respecting him, that would be disgusting. But yeah, you'd expect at that point the partisan, club love and bias to go out the window and the whole footballing world to come together, and that's exactly what happened. Which again, respect to them for doing that, but it's what you'd expect as a human, really. It's going to be strange to see Company in the Championship. Yeah, that was a strange appointment. I think he's going to get some good loans from Man City, and I was a bit worried for them because they haven't been down here for a while. They haven't got great financial backing, like a lot of teams that come down. How are they going to adapt? But with him in, they can get some... He'll have a lot of links, so they can get a lot of good players at this level. I don't really fear for them anymore. Because I was thinking if they spend 1 or 2 seasons in the Championship and struggle, are they going to become a Championship team? Or maybe even worse, maybe struggle and go down again, because you saw what happened to Sunderland, Portsmouth, clubs like this. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see him in the Championship. Very weird. However, won that game 3-1 against QPR, leaves us second in the table. Very, very good season. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this progresses. 26 games in, so 20 games left. We're at a good stage, and I'm just hoping that we can carry this on and try our best to finish in one of these automatic spots. It would be brilliant. First season to get up for the automatics, that would be class. Thank you to everyone who's joined me in the chat as well. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to Blues Focus TV, and if you got a second as well, head over to my channel, JC Football. It'll be in the comments. Subscribe to that as well. Really appreciate it. Do Championship, Premier League, plenty of stuff coming in the pre-season as well, in the off-season. So yeah, subscribe. And yeah, I've been James from Blues Focus TV, and up the Blues.